results last year, finished off in places they thought they could have pushed themselves a little further, tend to come out with a little bit more focus. And the sooner you can get to being sharp in the early part of the season, the more wins that you pile up, and that kind of confidence can really, really carry you a long way.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Antetokounmpo with it. Now LeVert defending. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Brett, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Now here's Mitchell, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Pass to LeVert. Back to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
And it was just a strange loss. They were far from their best, but still managed to keep it close.
Yeah, really the only thing close, though, about that game was the score. In just about every other aspect, they were totally outplayed.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A 23-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, not today.
Brent, the Bucks have had 6 straight first-place finishes in their division. An impressive run.
Well, it took a couple years for Giannis to find his footing in the league, B.A., but, man, he's planted 2 feet in Milwaukee and made this team into something special. They have taken off.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Middleton against Garland. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. The burst by Giannis.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. The 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Lopez. Trent outside. Over Mitchell. Trent's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 3. Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Trent. Mobley passes to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Garland. From deep, Mobley. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Kicks it out to Middleton. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. 5 points in the game.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Yeah, it's impossible to stop Giannis on the drive. You combine the length, quickness, the strength. It really is insane.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the 3-point line He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5, and he gets that one.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point in his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
It's been impressive, and the question now really is, who's going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Back to LeVert. Pass to Garland. Outside for LeVert. Allen outside. Hey, expanding his range. Knocks down the long J.
That's a key to provide some spacing for this offense if Jared Allen can be confident and knock down shots like that.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Off target with the 3. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8 points in the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Green is checked in. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number 1, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
And stolen by Middleton. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo drives in. That one's good. This game is all even. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Mitchell. Out to Mobley. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Green, the pass to Middleton. Back to Green. Here's the 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
You're showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Here's Green. And that one's long. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Mobley gets it to go.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Oh, sweet move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Wright's checked in for the Bucks. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Cavaliers leading to the inside. Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Lillard against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And he packs it down right on top of Evan Mobley.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Allen outside. Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell. Pounded by Wright. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Middleton. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Middleton's got his third basket on the night right there. Allen drives. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Damian Lillard picks one up.
And that's a nice physical drive from Jared Allen, creating some contact and then drawing that foul.
Strus, he's checked in for Mitchell. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's Prince on the wing, covered by Mobley. Strus against Wright. That shot off the mark. Strus with a defensive effort.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's a great finish from J.A. High percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
On the wing, Strus. Allen inside. Defended by Portis. Who is stolen by Lillard. And here they come. Here's Prince. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
LeVert finds Garland. Back to LeVert. On the wing, Strus. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. That free throw no good.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
Lillard against Garland. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. On the wing, it's Trent Jr. and Middleton, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Liang, the pass to Okoro. Merrill outside. Back to Okoro. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now today are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Liang, the pass to Garland. Here's Merrill. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Back to Wade. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. Out to the right wing. Lopez finds Lillard. Antetokounmpo inside to the right side. Lopez for 3. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Back to Garland. It's Merrill on the wing. 5 to shoot. It's Merrill on the wing. This one for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks leading by 4. Trent left side. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, what a dime there from Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Damian Lillard 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Thor, he's checked in for Cleveland. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Down low to stop the run. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Okoro with a nice decision to sharing the ball.
He got a piece of it. Merrill outside. It's stolen by Trent. And they're running. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Thor. LeVert comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Merrill. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Prince.
I just love the ball movement.
LeVert outside. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's LeVert. And another miss by Cleveland. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard passes to Middleton. Trent outside. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Lillard. Takes a three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Here's Jerome. Here's Wade, covered by Lopez. Here's Tyson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. A sizable lead. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Bucks leading by 14. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Ty Jerome is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Prince can't hit. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And a nice find by Mobley, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting it at 52%. Here's Smith. Here's Portis. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. LeVert passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Here's Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Milwaukee making some changes. He does not get the second one. The Bucks leading by 10. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Donovan Mitchell with a board. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. LeVert finds Allen. Now Mitchell, guarded by Trent. Mitchell against Trent. Just 5 on the clock. And here's LeVert for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Here's Trent, rejected by Allen.
And Jared Allen in great position that time and just looking to swat that shot away.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Middleton. Merrill with it. Middleton covering. Merrill, that's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 10-1 run. Back to LeVert. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Middleton. Lillard can't get it to go. Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. And the shot is good off the backboard.
They don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots off him.
Pass to Merrill. Back to LeVert. Trent against Mitchell. Allen on the wing. Back Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck,
Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
and this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. And it's an 11-point Bucks lead. Here's Allen. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bucks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
It's Middleton on the wing, over LeVert, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Bucks lead by 8. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Allie LaFleur.
What are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. Mobley the pass to Garland. Can't hit from in close.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Wasted no time on that one.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Inside. Shoots it up. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by LeVert.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Tatum a screen. And White kicks to Holiday. And here's Tatum for three. Drops in the tray.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Tatum against Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis. Still in his early 20s, Doris. Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
Tatum setting the pick for White. Driving inside. Dives for it. Kept alive by Boston.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Allen's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Porzingis passes to White. And stolen by Mobley. Here's LeVert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
At 6'7", Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by White. It's 2-on-1. Here's Brown. Here's Tatum. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the strike in that last game.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute and talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. White, bounce pass. Brown outside. Offensive rebound. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
LeVert kicks to Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Boston leading by 6. Tatum finds Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Mitchell against White. It's LeVert on the wing to stop the run. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
just doing the job on the backboard.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Celtics have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And facing a squad that poses some challenges. I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, but lost the regular season series.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it off the glass.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
Brown finds White. Cavaliers with the rebound. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And so it's the Boston Celtics looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some fur. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Taken away by Holiday. Here's White. Offline with his 3.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's Garland. Off with the layup. Celtics leading by 14. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Caris LeVert. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Mitchell outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston.
Al Horford.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Right wing. Garland against Holiday. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Tremendous balance from Darius Garland right there. That's the key to knocking down that initial shot and the opportunity for the end one.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
And they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Second chance shot. Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
1:41 left in the second quarter. Tries the spin move. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The 3 from Garland. They grab their own miss. Allen's shot is off. The Celtics on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Tries to save it. Tatum's shot is off. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. For 3, Mitchell. The rebound by Holiday.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Count that bucket. Mitchell's got 8 points.
The spider in the house. The unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
Right side Holiday. 36 seconds left here in the second. Back to Tatum. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lets it go with a 3. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
We continue to see growth in Tatum's game. He's dedicated to continual improvement. Because of how hard he grinds, he's able to put together.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You look at the Celtics, you really get to see.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And it's Shireman in at the 2. Good on the three-point shot.
Max Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Here's Niang. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And check out the numbers for Mobley. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 9 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. And it's LeVert missing.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Jerome passes away. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
That one on Horford.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Okoro, he's checked in for LeVert. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis, gliding in for the finish.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Jerome. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Strus for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Mobley, left side, takes the 3. Jerome, no good. Here's the Celtics with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. And it's White missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Strus passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Offensive rebound, and Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Jerome.
Tristan Thompson. Porter.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Derek White. A very nice season for him last year. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. It's stolen by Strus. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Okoro. The kick out to Porter. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
He gets it in there.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Hauser misses. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Celtics.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. A 3 from Strus. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Boston again missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's White. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Tyson. Oh, good with the triple. Fires from way outside. And so it's Boston, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The 3-point And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. Wade out there with Allen, and it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed. Coach has issued the coach's challenge to get it analyzed further.
And you know these types of plays.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Sideline. This is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Strus. Shoots it. Misses off the right iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Holiday with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. George Niang comes in for Dean Wade. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Niang. Fast break. Here they come. Here's White. His 3-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. 3-pointer. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell. 3-pointer, LeVert drains it from beyond the arc.
Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his 3-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Here's Porzingis. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. Knocks it loose. And they recover it. Here's Garland. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Boston leading by 22. Here's Tatum. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They get it back. White looking around. Knocks down the 3 ball. White's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Boston. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Boston also with the sub. Zinkis, he's checked in for Al Horford.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Derek White.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And it's the Celtics ball. Back to Holiday. The kick out to Tatum from deep 3-point land. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And finished off by Brown.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David...
many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. That's good from Holiday on the assist by White.
Ooh, Holiday putting his legs into that shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. It was stolen by Lillard. Trent from long range hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Antetokounmpo against Holiday. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Outside White. For 3, Porzingis. Giannis with the rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's gotten his 2nd bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Tatum. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And the Bucks with possession. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Over Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. White finds Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size, rock the rim.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Here's Holiday after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Three-pointer, no good. 1:27 left now in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Holiday with the ball, and Lopez picks him up. Here's the break. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Back to Porzingis. Oh, the double clutch. Oh, and there's the whistle on the and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the play.
Will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 8.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burning from deep.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if
challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a...
Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Porzingis finds Tatum, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
They've got numbers. Holiday with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard, and the basket by Holiday.
This is Holiday's bread and butter, a knockdown threat from the midi.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by White.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
For 3, Porzingis. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo outside. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Brown. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Jason Tatum, go up and get it.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Now Antetokounmpo, 16 points for him.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Holiday. White on the wing. Here's Porzingis, covered by Lopez. Holiday with the ball. And Holiday powers it home.
How about that finish? Holiday showing how determined he is around the rim.
The strong finish by Giannis.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Porzingis with room to shoot. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Back to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Kick out to Brown. And here's Holiday. The 3 is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Wing shot on the way. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now a 6-point Bucks lead.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
White, good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down. Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
Trent on the wing. Middleton outside. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in for Trent. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Connaughton passes to Portis. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Outside Holiday. A minute 6 left in the first half of basketball. Kick out to Brown. 14 feet away. The putback. It's good on the putback. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
You love how Horford fights for the play. He earns that follow-up shot.
Connaughton passes to Portis. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Second team foul.
People will worry that this was slow.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Celtics trail by 3. 46 seconds left in the second period. Cornette passes to Brown. Back to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Horford with some nice D.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And he gets it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. White looking it over. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bucks ahead, leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Come one.
And a look here now at the Bucks. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hope. Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the night.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
First team foul. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Middleton from the outside. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 4. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Holiday's got 9 points.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
There's the response from Holiday, nailing the revenge triple in style.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Brown. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That one on White. Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. And the second free throw is good. Celtics trail by 3. White on the wing, guarded by Trent. And Portis comes to help. Right side, Holiday. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. The shot by Lillard, no good. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's gonna score inside if he gets that close.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. White against Middleton. Here's Portis. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists now in the game. And Tatum fires one home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And that one drops for him. Portis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Back to White. Oh, here's White on the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. White's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And Green is subbed in for Trent. Springer, he's checked in for Boston. And it's Tatum missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Brown. Back to Holiday. Pass to Tatum for the tie. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Cornette passes to Brown. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now Lopez. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. On the wing, Tatum over Green. Boston, no good that time either.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Oh, the streak of Giannis.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Pass to Cornette. Up top, Brown. Back to Cornette. To the left wing. Here's Springer. Boston again missing. The Bucks leading by 4. Lillard outside. Tatum with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Springer. Another shot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the evening. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Milwaukee making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Middleton. And Wright subbed in for Lillard. White, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Holiday. And he makes a first. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. That one's no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the middle. Smith left side. Tries again. It's Prince on the wing. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics trail by 3. White for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Right on the right side. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the lay-in. Wright's got his first 2 points of the night.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Bucks on. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got DeLon Wright, Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Jackson, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Jackson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Wright. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Shoots from 12. Boston pulls it in. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside, Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Out left to the wing. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 tonight. And here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And counted from 19 feet away.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot from the low post is good.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3 on 3. Here's Trent. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Holiday is checked in. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Beauchamp. That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Pass to Green. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. Lillard left side. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Tatum passes to Brown. Tatum inside, defended by Lillard. A nice shot by Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
He's off on the first. That's off as well, so he misses both. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Tries yet again. Antetokounmpo. And finally, they hit one. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points here in the second half. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Portis.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
They get it again. Second chance effort, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boston ball.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
I love the decision-making of Drew. You want the ball in Holiday's hands.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now Green from outside the arc. Offensive board. And here is Antetokounmpo. Fade away. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the left side wing. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. White, the pass to Holiday. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Outside, Green. Middleton up top. Clock at 4. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Poke loose. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks. Pulling it up. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian A.
season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Now here's Giannis. Trent, left side. 5 on the clock. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Lillard misses. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat on Kareem.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Here's Giannis. Good D by Mobley.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And here is Trent outside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Stolen by LeVert. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Mitchell wide open. The three-pointer no good. Bucks trail by 12. Trent with the wide open look. Buries the corner three.
Giannis' teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Mitchell passes to LeVert.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Garland, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And that one's good. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. Back to Garland. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Now here's Allen. 9 points last game. Here's LeVert. Misses the 3. Middleton against Mitchell. Middleton can't get it to go. Mitchell finds LeVert. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He totaled 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the 3, the small forward.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and terrific rejection as well.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And they'll get another chance. Garland against Lillard. Tries again. Garland, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Over in the corner, Allen. From outside, off the mark. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Lopez with the block. Trent, right side. Giannis inside. Covered by Mobley. They now take the lead. Giannis has got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
How about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Here's Antetokounmpo, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for that game against the Bulls, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's tagged in for Antetokounmpo, and it's back up. In for Trent. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Mobley. Here's LeVert. Nails the baby hook.
And, you know, we've talked about LeVert's vertical before, guys, and they're using it to be a force on the glass.
No good from Connaughton.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Mitchell.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by LeVert. Garland's got his first bucket of the night. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Portis. He gets that one. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Giannis passes to Middleton. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, Niang. And stolen by Portis. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Bucks.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been.
Thanks for spending half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Wright, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you. LeVert, very confident. He's an amazing athlete and can put the ball on the floor and attack on the drive with the best number.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Wade gets the bucket.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Wade against Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Double teamed on Wade. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Jacks up a 3. 4, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Giannis with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Antetokounmpo. Middleton for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Mitchell in the corner for three. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for us.
Yep, we thought we might see it. And the
First team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
More difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Smith checked in for Portis. Freez comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Green in for Wright. Then for the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And Porter subbed in for Ty Jerome. He doesn't get the second one. He manages to convert the third one. Bucks leading by 3. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Mitchell against Green, and it's Mitchell missing. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Out to Smith. There's the 3. LeVert grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. For 3, Mitchell. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Prince dishes to Green. Prince looking around. There's the triple. And again, the Bucks miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stolen by Prince. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Good. Middleton's got 8.
How about Prince? Really crafty defensively and coming up with the takeaway.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Smith, and it's DeLon Wright in for Lillard. Wade misses. The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Giannis high post. 18 points for him. No one stopping Giannis. No way. No how.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Mitchell. Giannis high post. 22 points for him. There's 31 seconds left in the third. The shot comes out. Porter with it. Now Green defending to the inside. Stolen by Prince. Mitchell against Wright. Giannis left side. Giannis with another miss. Lets it go from the wing. No good on that one.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert into the 3 slot. The 3 from Garland. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton. Hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Rollins. And Cleveland also making a change. Okoro, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. A nice shot by Okoro.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Trent, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Okoro, off target from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Max Strus is checked in for Mitchell. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mobley kicks to Allen. Pass to Garland. A 3 from Strus. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Just a little under 2.5 minutes of pass now here in the 4th. Banked in off the glass.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Launches it. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Chris Mitchell. LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Max Strus.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And the Bucks miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And good that time. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The drive by Jackson. Pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Trent gets the bucket.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Drives to the hoop. Trent outside. Shoots the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. The wide open look here for Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez, and Middleton subbed in for Jackson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thank you, David. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover. Doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Garland, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Giannis. And the Bucks miss again.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's Mitchell missing. We can probably expect to see him slow it down. Oh, just pound it in! Pound it in!
How about that?
From past the arc. No good there. And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final second. All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And the shot is good by Garland.
And Garland is an effective shooter, capable of shooting 40% on threes for an entire season.
Holiday from long range, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Garland, 17 points in his last outing. Pass to LeVert. Back to Mobley, 5 to shoot. Lets a 3 fly. Hauled in by Brown. Here are the Celtics with the ball. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain, besting them in the conference semis last year.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 6.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Mobley. The three from Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Garland from the arc. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And Cleveland has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. LeVert goes against Brown. Can they get it? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
The rebound by Allen.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Mitchell against White. From the stripe. Out to Garland. Second shot opportunity. No good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
White, the pass to Tatum. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
And Mobley throws it down.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Garland. Up and in on the layup. Garland's got 5.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
The kick to Tatum. Three-pointer, Holiday. On target from range. 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Garland against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Garland, the pass to Mobley. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 4. Tatum finds Holiday. Outside Tatum. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 6.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics leading by 6. And quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward.
Such a crafty defender. Holiday sensing the play unfolding, able to make the steal and get them out in transition.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
LeVert outside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Porzingis against Garland. Back to Mobley. LeVert outside. Beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Mobley, no good. Boston leading by 11. White looking it over. Pass to Tatum. Back to White. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Allen, right side. Mobley against Tatum. And another miss by Cleveland. Boston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. White, good.
Well, I like how White has upgraded his ball handling over the years. A big part of his growth.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Holiday passes to Brown. Fires the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
And LeVert with a bucket on the assist from Allen. LeVert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Holiday with the ball. Now LeVert defending. Kick out to Brown. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
White against Mobley. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 9 rebounds now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move. And Holiday powers it home.
And don't forget, that steal from Tatum ignited the break. Much easier to score off a turnover.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. So it's the Boston Celtics going into the break up 12. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word.
The Pacers will square off against the Magic in Orlando. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
This is
Changing focus now to our key performer of that first half, Drew Holiday. He was everywhere.
You know, Holiday.
And that's a wrap on.
And As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Horford in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Allen can't get it to go. Boston leading by 12. White for 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. White's got 9 points.
What a confident attack by White, finding his shot on the move.
Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
Previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Pritchard. Launches a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low, Thompson. Unable to get that one. Horford with some nice D.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pritchard, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Thompson outside. 90 seconds into the second half now. Horford pulls it in.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Brown. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
So both teams making some changes here. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And that one's good. Strus has got 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Strus. Out to the right wing. Mobley finds Strus. Right at the free throw line. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to bring basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Yeah, Horford has gotten more selective with his shooting, but he's still very efficient inside.
Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Shireman, and here's Brown. Here's Shireman. It's Brown on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. LeVert goes against Brown. Goes up again. Back to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer. LeVert with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Strus. Mobley's got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Cornette can't hit. Cavaliers trail by 7. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From 11 feet away, Cleveland the rebound. Niang, the pass to Mobley. Back to Niang. Outside Strus. And the 3-pointer goes. Strus has got 12 now in this quarter. Here's Shireman with the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Boston shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he's good on the second. 5 ticks left to play in the third quarter here. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Boston leading by 5. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Sam Merrill out there with Max Strus. Then there's Dean Wade. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Tyson in at center, filling out the middle. Okoro outside. Pass to Wade. 6 to shoot. Over Porzingis. They get it back on the wing. Wade. No good from the wing. Boston's shooting about 41%. And Holiday, here we go. Tatum passes to Holiday. No good on the 3.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Strus with it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Jason Tatum! Go up and get it!
Yeah, nice lob there, and what a leap by Tatum. You just have to admire that kind of
pass to Tyson. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Walsh. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Strus. And Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Tyson's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And Sam Merrill picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Walsh. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland's checked in. Tatum passes to Brown. Holiday from long range. Tatum drops the hammer.
Relentless on the offensive side. Tatum always looking for a bucket.
Here's Garland. And there's the drive. And Porzingis with the block. to White. Back to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Strus. Karis LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Garland against Holiday. Here's LeVert. Cleveland again missing. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Tatum finds Brown. Left side Holiday. Now Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. The shot by Holiday, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Celtics.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Drew Holiday.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
They get it back. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
White can't hit. LeVert outside. No good from outside. Here's Holiday. Again, the miss by Boston. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA.
For both of these teams, Brent Barry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are the star pair. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
When for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since. Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Middleton.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points his last outing. Out to White. Shoots over Lillard. And he gets the jumper to drop. White's got his second bucket tonight.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard outside. No good from outside. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Down low, Tatum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Lopez, no luck.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Giannis passes to Lillard. Now, Antetokounmpo, the 3. Jason Tatum grabs the ball. Holiday with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. In the corner, Middleton with it. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history. Average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long. For Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Here's White. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And White kicks to Tatum. Out to White. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control, Drew Holiday.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Great move there. That spin was something. Giannis has got 8.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
And finished off by Brown.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
The drive by Lopez. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's White. He takes it in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Stolen by Middleton. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Giannis right side. Lillard.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Celtics have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Out on the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stolen by Middleton. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable. All-time great for the Portland Trail Blazers. All NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
And it's Giannis missing. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Porzingis. It's good. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Gets talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Trent with the wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Stolen by Tatum. And they're on the break. Holiday with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Good work there as it goes. White's got 10 points in the game.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Celtics leading by 8. Here's Tatum from the arc. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots to a good start. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain their star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Trent. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said he can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and can start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. They are stacked, DA, for sure.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 13. And they get it. Powers through inside. Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Prince against Horford. The 3 from Tatum. Hits it from 3-point range. Tatum's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics. Right side, Antetokounmpo kicks it out to Lillard. The Bucks working the ball around. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Tatum driving. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Outside Holiday. Pulls it up. Horford kicks to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzers. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score.
And moving on here. Thanks for joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in its center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. The Bucks making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Number 44.
Celtics leading by 16. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And great, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Green. Bucks trail by 16. Antetokounmpo up top. White covering. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. From deep, Trent. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown finds Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and the shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
The Bucks shooting 43% from the field. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Trent kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The kick out to Tatum. No good from outside.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Trent gets the bucket.
And we know how much Trent Jr. loves to shoot it from deep.
White against Trent. The kick out to Brown. Boston. No good that time either.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston leading by 15. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Middleton. Holiday dishes to White. Boston again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lillard with the bucket.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Drew Holiday to the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis. Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Freez comes in for Chris Middleton. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Green in for Trent. And the free throw, no good.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Holiday finds Brown. Here's White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I can see those numbers read pretty well. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Celtics leading by 17. Here's Holiday. Here he goes. And Holiday with the slam.
And love it when the guards get up there. Holiday putting on a show.
Here's Giannis. And it's White with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Tatum, that's good.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Holiday surveying the floor. The kick out to Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Shot's good by Middleton.
They're not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Tatum's shot is off. Bucks trail by 21. Middleton the pass to Green. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Over in the corner, Brown. And the Celtics another three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Back to Holiday. Great D that time for Middleton.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, they've got Brook Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Holiday. Comes up empty down low. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Green finds Prince. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Cornette gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's good for 2. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Holiday. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And Middleton kicks to Green. Over White. Green, no luck. Celtics leading by 22. White the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
And here's Here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And he gets it back. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. They kick it out to Green. It's stolen by White. Holiday, the pass to White. Drops in the layup for 2. White's got 9 points here in the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Celtics?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Trent can't hit.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Porzingis kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shoots over Lillard. Offensive rebound Celtics. And he gets it to go.
Sometimes you do a little extra work. Something good comes your way. And Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Spins. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was from Derek White.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Lopez passes to Trent. And the Bucks miss again. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And here's Tatum for 3.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Brown kicks to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And it's Brown missing. Now here's Lillard. That shot misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for